The momentary hurt cause you to react out of unkindness, but take it to the Lord. Yes, Samuel was hurt, but instead of exerting his authority, he just simply went to the Lord and he told him about it. And that's all we need to do. We're going to get hurt. People are going to talk about it. People are going to put us down. People are going to say you're old. People are even going to say you're young. But instead of reacting and getting mad, take it to the Lord. And let him handle it. And he'll give you directions on how to deal with it. Now we're going to see God's answer to Samuel.
All right.
God's response to Samuel is, they're not rejecting you.
Yeah.
It's me that they're rejecting. They have rejected me as God. Now they don't want me to be their king. They have rejected me from reigning in their hearts. They have rejected me from being king in their personal life. And God simply told them, it's been this way. Since the day I have brought them out of Egypt, they have forsaken and they have served other gods. So Samuel, it's not you they don't want ruling them, it's me. This is the real reason. And so many times, this is the real reason why so many people leave the church. So many people reject the pastor because it's not the pastor that they're rejecting. It's God. They don't want God telling them what to do because God is not the king of their life. And when God is not the king of your life, you're going to tell God, shove it. I don't want you as my king.
Talk, sir.
Lord help.
Talk.
I mean, you just think about it. God brought them, they cried out to God. They cried out to God. God answered them. God brought them out of Egypt. He delivered them. He performed great miracles in their life. Yet, this is their response. But what is our response? God has done so many things for us. He's worked on us. He's worked out in our lives. But what do we tell him? I don't give us a king. I don't want you to reign over me. I want your miracles, but I don't want you. I want your blessings, but I don't want you.
Lord Jesus.
Am I in that attitude? So he's telling Samuel, don't take it personally. Tell the pastor, don't take it personally.
Yes.
So when I am in the spirit of the man, is it because I want that is, what do I want as king of my life? We sing that song, King of my life, I crown thee now. But is God really king of my life?
Well.
But am I demanding? Am I telling God, I want another king? I want what I want. I don't want you no more. And what does God say? Give it to him. God's permission. God permits them to have a king, but it's not his blessing. It's permissive. God knows that they will not accept no for an answer. They are unreasonable. They are ungrateful. They are very proud and arrogant. So God gives in to their demand, and he permits them to have a king. And yet he told them what kind of king they would have.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I'm going to read. I know I did. I'm just going to go ahead and read, begin at verse 11. And he said, now he's getting ready to tell them the kind of king that they're going to have. And he said, this will be the man, beginning at verse 11, of the king that shall reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them for himself, for his chariots, and to be his horsemen. And some shall run before his chariots. And he will appoint him captains over thousands, and captains over fifties, and will set them over to ear his ground, and to reap his harvest, and to make his instruments of war, and instruments of his chariots. His. And he will take your daughters to be confectionaries, and to be cooks, and to be bakers. And he will take your fields, and your vineyards, and your olive yards, even the best of them, and give them to his servants. And he will take the tenth of your seed and of your vineyards, and give to his officers and to his servants. And he will take your men servants and your maid servants and your goodliest young men and your asses and put them to his work. He will take the tenth of your sheep, and ye shall be his servants, and ye shall cry out in that day because of your king, which ye shall have chosen you. And the Lord will not hear you that day, in that day. And verse 19 is proof that they have said that they don't want God. And what is their response? Nevertheless, we don't care. Give us a king anyway. They refused to obey. God, Samuel said, nevertheless, we will have a king. In other words, we don't care what kind of king we have. We just want a king. And when you get in that mindset, you are in bad shape. When you tell God, God says, this is the type of relationship. If you get involved with this person that you're going to have, He warns you and tells you don't get involved with that person, and you decide I'm going to be married anyway. And then all these things come to pass. You won't have nobody to blame but yourself. Because you chose to ignore. They chose to ignore Samuel. And God said, go ahead. And when God says go ahead, it's not because He's pleased. It's because you've chosen to ignore. In Psalm 106, it says, and God granted them their request, but sent leanness into their soul. So God, as I conclude, help me never to tie your hands. And help me never to try and force you to give me what I want. Help me to be in your blessed will, not in your permissive will. Because I will tell you something, when God gives you something, you will know it. It'll be a blessing. If God gives you a husband, if God gives you a wife, you're going to know it. If God gives you a nice car, you're going to know it. If God gives you a nice home, you're going to know it. Because it's His stamp of approval. But if you decide, you tell God, I don't care what you want, I want this, expect regret. You'll permit it, but you're gonna reap the fruit of having your own way. Look back on your life. Think about that. You wish you hadn't gotten involved with that relationship, but because you was hard-headed, God had warned you, God had told you, but you was in the spirit of the man. You wanted to get married. You told God, I don't care. So God help me never to get in the spirit of the man. But let me say like Jesus. Nevertheless, not my will, but thy will be done. That is our message for us.